For the general fund for the month of March, you can see our revenue was $3,769,000 with expenditures of $4,293,000 for an ending fund balance of $5,445,000. The district's management fund is used primarily for insurance, liability insurance, property insurance, auto insurance, that sort of thing for expenditures. As you can see, our revenue for the month was $9,300 with expenditures of zero, which is a little unusual, but just happens to work out this last month. So for an ending balance at the end of March of $688,000. See the capital project fund for the month of March. The capital project fund is a new fund for the school district, and we need the capital project fund to record the revenue and the expenses associated with the sale of the $32 million general obligation bonds that will be used for the construction of Aldrich Elementary as well as upgrades to both North Cedar and Orchard Hill. You can see revenue for the month $32.27 million, and that does include the receipt of the $32 million of revenue bonds that the district sold in February. Expenditures for the month of $519,000 are directly tied to the construction of Aldrich Elementary as well as planning for both Orchard Hill and North Cedar Elementaries. And I would also note, if you'll look down here, the interest rates that we're receiving on those dollars as we're trying to earn a little bit of interest before we actually need those dollars for construction costs. Here we have the statewide 1 cent local option sales tax for the month of March. You'll see our revenue was $346,000 with expenditures of $29,200 that was associated with the Southdale portable classroom and some traineeship expenses with that, as well as our transfer to the debt service fund of $276,000, which is used for our 2013 as well as our refinancing bond payment. So you can see our ending fund balance of $669,450. Please note that we have a $995,000 of that's restricted as required for the 2013 bond sale, and the remaining unrestricted of $5.674 million will be used in association with the Aldrich, North Cedar, and Orchard Hill construction projects. Here we have the physical plant and equipment levy for the month of March. You can see our revenue was $56,000 as well as our expenditures of $50,700. Pretty quiet month in the PEPL fund for the month of March. Ending fund balance $3,226,000. On this screen you will see the debt service report for the month of March. Revenue, we had a little bit of interest, $773 for the month, and there you can see that transfer from Fund 33 of the $272,000 for the upcoming debt payment on June 1st. We did have one expenditure for the month of March, a little unusual. $1,000 was charged for an arbitrage report that was required not only for the sale of the $32 million general obligation bonds that we just took, but also a review of our previous two revenue bond sales. So ending balance of $1,968,000, which again will all be used for our debt payment in June. Here is the activity fund report for the month of March. You can see that the activity fund had revenues of about $94,000 with expenditures of $133,000. Fairly typical month of March in comparison to other years with the activity fund. And you can see our ending fund balance is $571,000, very similar to where it was 1 year ago. Here you see our trust and agency fund for the month of March, a relatively quiet month with revenues of $25,880 and expenditures of $12,403 for an ending fund balance of $246,000. Here is our nutrition fund for the month of March. You can see our revenues were $255,000 with expenditures of $161,000. So we have a nice balance of $656,600 in the account, up approximately $75,000 from the previous year. See the high school coffee shop fund for the month of March. Our revenues of $627, expenditures of $568, nice balance of $8,094 for the month. Here is the River Hills Consortium report for the month of March. You can see we had revenues of $45,000 as tuition was received from one member school, and expenditures out of $161,000, so it leaves an ending fund balance of zero. Just as a reminder, the River Hills School is located in the Cedar Falls School District, but it is a consortium of 30 different schools across northeast and central Iowa, and as such, Cedar Falls is the financial fiscal agent for the River Hills Consortium program. I hope you've enjoyed our way of presenting the financial reports for the month of March. Special thank out to Janelle and Brian for all their help in producing and directing our little video this evening. And with that, I would entertain any questions from the board.